Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Now today, instead of a DLC spotlight, which I still need to edit, we're going to be looking at a model train that I have purchased off the internet. Because where else? Well, you could purchase one in a shop. No, I haven't done that, I got it off the internet. And it is this one, right behind me, here. I think it's safe to say I'm a fan of the A4s. And this one is Dwight D. Eisenhower. Yeah. Ooh. Can you see that? I'm gonna make sure you can. No, you can't. Okay, so there we go. It's got 8-pin DCC. Class A4 60008 Dwight D. Eisenhower British Rail Green Light Crest. Okay, so focus back in on that. I already have one of these, an A4 in British Rail Green. This is one of the surviving 6. That's why I was tempted to buy it. That's why I got it. But today we're also going to do a little comparison as well. Seeing as I do have a Hornby A4 in British Rail Green. So I thought we could look at the two, see which ones, well, see which have more positives, more negatives, just basically compare them and just see the quality of each. So I'm going to use a camera on top of my computer and we're going to get started. Okay, so I do apologise for the change in audio quality. This camera on the top of my computer has a different microphone to my other DSLR. But okay, so we have two A4s here. This one is the Hornby one, and this one is obviously the Bachmann one. So we're going to move Falcon 60025 out of the way, and we're just going to see what's in the box of this. I'm just going to close that window over there so you can't see what I'm doing. Yeah, I may look a little bit washed out. That's just so you can see everything on here. Okay, so we open the box. Nothing in there. Just going to pop that down there, like that. And again, we're greeted with the standard ice cube, as it's affectionately known. So we're just going to slide that out, and we've got a couple of things in the back. I think you can already guess what these are going to be. Bachmann Collectors Club. I just need to sort these out because it's being really stupid. Right. That should stop changing now. Let's pop that there. We're going to be fitting a 4-function loco decoder from Hornby. Will it focus in on that? I don't know, I can't see. Yeah, there we go. So we're going to put one of these in, and we're also going to put a rubber DCC sleeve in. If you want to know the code for it, it's X5383. I got those from Peter's Spares on the internet. You can also find them on eBay as well. And then we've got the service sheet and also DCC decoder fitting for DC model. But we already know how to do that, and we will be doing that today. Now this one is a good comparison because the Hornby A4 I have in British Rail Green already does not have a DCC slot in the tender, it's in the locomotive itself. So this done with. Now to the ice cube. Plastic sleeve. I always have everything on. Okay, so we have a little parts pack on here and some brake lines to fit. See if we can see what's in this parts pack. We've got some cylinder cocks to go on. We've got a spare NEM coupling for the front, I'm assuming. Then there's a couple of things I don't actually know what they are, but I'm sure we'll find out. So, pop that open, lift it away, and there we are. There is the locomotive. So let's just pull that away and have a look at it. Let's have a look at the tender first, seeing as we got this out. So it's a little bit more of a standard Bachmann affair. I'm going to open my internet browser and get. I'm genuinely just going to get Google, just because it's a white screen and it'll provide a little bit more light, like that. There we go. See, a little bit more light, so you can see. So yeah, just like on Tornado, we've got the little hook on there, and it goes through a little slot there, which is quite nice. I was going to turn autofocus off as well now. It's the first time I've used it for anything like this, so a little bit of trial and error. I do apologise. But yeah, the colours are really, really nice though. Colours are very, very nice. Okay, we need autofocus, don't we, so we can look at things. But yeah, look at there is a very nice green on that. Very nice green. We've got the corridor in the right, got a little window. Come on. There we go. You've seen it, it's fine. Now, the locomotive itself, I can say that it doesn't have the slidable roof slots. I'm first noticing the safety valves look to be a little bit more metal, I believe. Falcon is a little bit dusty. It's been on my shelf for a while, but here we go. Nice weight too. Nothing else in there. Just gonna drop it down there in the mess. Okay, so looking at this, what do we have? Well, if we look directly at the front, come on. I had it then. There we go. We've got the bogie at the front with the NEM coupling on it, like that. There we go. And then as we turn it, we have a big massive nameplate Dwight D. Eisenhower, which I very, very much like. Then over here we have the little catch for where the metal should be coming from these pieces here. We've got a full handrail. And as we go to the back, you can see on the top that the roof slats don't move, but the safety valves, they look a little bit more metal than the one on the Hornby. This is a little bit more defined as well on the top. We've got a double chimney on the Dwight D. Eisenhower for better steaming, I'm assuming, and we have the chime whistle just there as well. Beautiful. There's a little bit more detail in the front though on the back one. As you can see on here, there's a little bit more of a defined edge around the smoke box, which is quite nice, I think. I genuinely thought I could open it, to be honest. Maybe not. I'm actually going to go this way as well, because we have a painted pipe as well at the end. Got a little bit of gold there, or brass, as it should be, I believe. But yeah, going along there with the boiler, and we have a little sign on there, but I'm not sure I'll be able to read it. Let's have a look, see if we can read that. No, never mind. What does it say? It's just saying Doncaster. Anyway, let's bring this back into focus. That's much better. But yeah, you can see the Dwight D. Eisenhower much better now. We've got the Cal Taxi there. Got a little line for the brake rods, which I'll put in after I put the DCC chip in. As we go to the back, we have a painted cab, which is awesome. You just see my hands out those little windows. But yeah, overall, very, very nice. Now, what happens when we compare it to the Hornby one? Well, first of all, the Bachmann one does not have sprung buffers. So this one is Falcon, and this one is obviously the new one because it's clean. But yeah, you can see that there's metal on there. Just try and wipe the dust off very carefully. You can see the shine of the metal on Falcon, which is on your. I'm just trying to point these properly. Tell you what, I'll bring the camera out again. Yeah, so this is Dwight D. Eisenhower by Bachmann, and this is Falcon by Hornby. There's a few little differences as well. There's a little window, or rather a little piece of glass that goes along the side of a locomotive. Is not present on Dwight D. Eisenhower. Now, in terms of the paint, I would say, well, I'm not sure actually. If I do that. I mean, the thing is, Falcon has a lot of dust on it, so that's. I mean, you can see the major difference there, can't you? If we get the two tenders as well, just in the front, just have the comparison for each, because I think look, this one's the Hornby one. It's got a little bit of dust in the well, just everywhere really. Although the tender does seem to be a little bit. It's painted better on the Hornby one, but there's a little bit more detail on the Bachmann one. And in terms of the corridor tenders, they're a little bit different as well. This one has a much larger water, larger opening for the tank, whereas the Hornby one has quite a small one. Again, no sprung buffers on the Bachmann one. The NEM couplings are identical. They're just like the manufacturer's versions of the small NEM coupling. I will be replacing them with hopefully KD ones. Ones that have interlocking like American ones with the knuckle. And then I'll put a support coach. That's my plan, is just to get a support coach basically just for every locomotive, and I'll put a KD on it. I've tried KD before with Tornado. It does work, although I did get the wrong size, so that will have to change. But yeah, in terms of detail on the tender, I think it's hard, because in terms of, I don't know if Dwight Eisenhower had a full streamlined one. Falcon definitely did. It's obvious from the style of it, although I don't know if it's supposed to. But things on the Bachmann one are a little bit crisper. As is the British Railways logo actually, so if I put this completely out of focus again with myself, this is the Bachmann one. You can see the detail on the dragon. If we bring in Falcons, not as much. So in terms of the paint, I think Bachmann wins this one. They both have the same shed code as well, which is nice. No headboard markers on this one, unfortunately, and I've broken the other one on Falcon, but Hornby did so put a headboard, little headboard stand on there, which is quite nice. If I turn this the other way, just have a quick look. I think Hornby might win. Well, Hornby wins on the feature of the slidable roofs, definitely, because Bachmann do not have them, which is a little bit of a shame. And also the headboard, they do not have that. However, the chime whistle, there's a lot to compare on these two. There's no classification on Falcon though. Support that. There's no classification on the bottom here, on the bottom of the buffer beam, whereas on the Dwight and the Eisenhower there is. You can see little A4, and it says King's Cross as well, which is nice, even though it was built in Darlington. No, that wasn't Darlington. Doncaster. What am I on about? I'm thinking about Tornado and the new P2. Again, there's a little bit more detail at the rear on the Hornby one, and there's also this nice little piece of linkage at the back. Did you see that? Yeah. Good. This is possibly the longest video I have done on model trains. But yeah, if we look there, there's absolutely nothing. Not to say that linkage is bad on the Bachmann one, but linkage is absolutely beautiful. Something that these two do quite well. Although, if I hold them like this, like that, you can see yeah, let's do it like that. So you can see that the Bachmann one has slightly smaller wheels, maybe? No. But you can see that the truck, the bogie truck at the front, dips less on the Bachmann one. But yeah, overall, I'm very happy with it. It's an A4. I'm always going to be happy with it. But what I am going to do is I'm going to again do this in 2 parts. Because I need to go and put Falcon back, and I need to get some stuff to put a DCC chip in this one. So I will stay with this, but I will see you guys in part 2.